All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy, what is today? Wednesday or Tuesday? It's Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. I hope today finds you well. Shout out from me to you for non-boxing. To you, good morning. Shameless plug, subscribe to the channel. I see people's names in the chat, but I don't see anybody actually on the chat. That's crazy. I see 0 people in the building. Let's slide all the way down and see if we actually see anybody. Dang. Okay, 31 people. All right, there you go. All right. I didn't have any people registered for a second there. All things, what's going on? Gavin W. Good morning. Salute Fanon and Wrench Gang. Salute to you, sir. Good morning. Hope we all have a great productive Wednesday. Yeah. Productivity is one of the key things that I'm hoping for today. Productivity. I think productivity trumps everything. Adrian Molina, what up, man? How you feeling? Windy City Assassin, what's going on, man? Andy Gill, what's good? What's good? D, what's happening? Burr 101, Antonio King. Kalaji, good morning. Oh, cool. You be listening to work? That's what's up. We should have a good time this morning. Lisa Nicole, good morning. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Avery, what up? Phoenix the Assassin, I'm going to be hating today. I can't wait to hear the hate. I'm going to be hating too, a little bit. Man, what's going on with your boy Floyd Schofield Sr.? Man, Bill Haney has had an effect out here in the world. The topic of today's video is Gervonta Davis and Rayo Valenzuela. Is that set? Because I'm hearing that that's set, or it's a heavy rumor at the very least. I saw the title in another live stream yesterday by the Boxing Voice. Is that something that is real? And if we behave and act as if that is real, what do you guys think about it? Will it be at 140? Will it be at 135? It's very acceptable. He's a world champion. So, you can't argue with him fighting a world champion. If he comes down to 135, people will have something to say, though. But Phoenix the Assassin, what's up, man? And that's cool. I can't wait to hear you hate. I love to have a conversation, prolonged conversations with people today. I really would enjoy it. What's going on, Big Kev, Jug? Andre Noble, always good to see you. PC in the building. What's going on, man? Mr. Francisco, good morning. Charvez Francisco, good morning. The Mainframe 3, what up, what up, what up? Omega 3, Sunchild, what up, man? Salute to Sunchild. I've enjoyed reading your commentary. I have. Pam Philly Hollywood, what's going on, man? Van Smoking, what's good? Mr. Mileage, Big Block. Salute. Peace and blessings. Tank will make it 135 with a hydration clause. Well, and if he does, he does. If he does, he does. Depends on, hey, man, if they agree to it, they agree to it. If Rayo moves down to 135, Rayo just fought at 135. Rayo's a 135-pound fighter. If Rayo went up there and beat dude and came right back, he'd be doing the same thing that Gervonta did. Gervonta did the same thing. He went up to 140 pounds, beat Mario Barrios for a WBA belt, and moved right on back down. Rayo moved up, got himself a WBA belt. He can move right back on down too. I don't see the hypocrisy in that. Yeah, Fanon, did you see Kid Austin's dad on Mill City talking about Mason has nothing for a son? Abdullah Mason has nothing for a son. I mean, I expect him to hear that. I didn't hear that. I heard the back and forth with the YouTube content creators. Little dude, hee hee, little hee hee. He a little hee hee, had a little hee hee hee, had a little heat going on now. I happen to see that to a very good channel by the name of Tone the Great. Has a YouTube channel and a Twitter presence. Hey, Andre Noble said, for always keeping it real. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to. Tank will beat Rayo badly, in my opinion. Easy money for Tank. Tank will beat Rayo. I mean, okay, cool. Let's just see it. Let's see it. Let me see it. Like they say in Memphis, Tennessee, making easy money, pimping hoes style. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. I need to see them fights. But look, I don't have a problem with what I don't really have a problem with what Floyd Schofield Sr. is doing. And I don't know anything about all of the accusations flying back and forth. All I'm saying is, man, it definitely does remind me of Bill Haney, though. Definitely does. Helicopter dad type stuff. Man, I got to get out my son's business. My son would not mess with me if I was in his business like that. I can't see it. My daughter? Oh, no, Dad, get out. You know what I mean? No, that's some unique relationship they have where they can sit and talk to their dads like that. Because, nah, you know what I mean? The Rayo fight is such a disappointment if this is true. Yeah, it's not, it's not an excellent fight. I'll tell you that. But it is, hey, man, it is what it is. There are better fights for sure. But, we got a great fight coming up with Shakur Stevenson and Joe Cordina with the Beterbiev card. Gervonta, I mean, they paid Shakur Stevenson a lot of money to move back into the prospect type slot. God dog, he's in the prospect slot. He may be third to last fight. He's got to be at least second to last. But on the undercard, is it a co-main? You call it a co-main, I might be able to slide with it. If it's a pay-per-view and it's co-main, okay, I might be able to slide with it. But it got to be co-main. Does Shakur deserve that? Or did Shakur just getting paid a lot of money? It's an interesting thing. Wait, Tank moving up to fight Rayo? I have no idea, Coach Chris. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I hope so. We'll see. I believe so. Oh, yeah, I saw that, man. Yeah. Ooh, he may be third on the card, man. Oh, yeah, no, he's second on the card. Yeah, you got Beterbiev, Bivol, and then you got at the top of the undercard, Shakur and Joe Cordina. Then Chris Eubank, Camille Schmeriet. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't mind that. Fabio Warbley, Fraser Clark, Jai Opatai, Jack Macy. I like the Jai Opatai, I like Fabio Warbley and Fraser Clark fight specifically. I like it for that. I'll take that. What's going on, G-Man King? I'll take that. Oh, congratulations, G-Man King. G-Man King. Your boy Turkey put a woman on a card in Saudi Arabia. Got to take my hat off to the Turkey. Shocked me with that one. Completely shocked me with that one. So I got to give him a little, got to give him a nod. I got to give him a tip of the hat. Because he's on this card, because there's a female on this card by the name of Sky Nicholson fighting Raven Chapman. Yeah. Thank you, and I told you. Okay, he did it. I see your super chat. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I was out here celebrating a solar eclipse. Hey, thanks for the video on the monstrosity that is Shakur and Cordina. I saw the shout out. I prefer Tank De Los Santos over Rayo. Who should rematch? Cruz. Yeah, he does need to rematch Cruz. And De Los Santos need to rematch Shakur. Shakur, I agree Shakur needs that rematch. Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second. Give me a second. This is them. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, can y'all put y'all questions in the super chats? Hey, shameless plug for sponsorship of the channel. Can you please put questions in the super chat? Okay, now's the time for the $1.99 questions. If you want people to spend a lot of time, because I may have to donate to like a cause or something. Because they've got different like things that they do with the youth. And one of the people that is supposed to be coming on is Zaquan Moses. So, he's an amateur fighter. So we'll talk a lot about, where he came from as an amateur fighter. Give me 1 second. I just need to give him a link. Yep. All right, it's confirmed. Yeah, okay. So we got all right. Kamal, thank you, Kamal. All right, man. So yeah, we got him coming on. Did Tank even send a contract to Shakur? Is my question. Coach Chris, have you heard about a contract being sent? And how would we know? I want to know why Cordina, because Cordina's a great fighter. Stop hating, Mr. So Stan. Come on, Mr. So Stan. Don't be hating on Shakur. Nah, because he's a Euro bum. It's with Matchroom. Sorry, call you a Euro bum, but he's from Matchroom. And Eddie's going to be the one. Eddie Hearn's going to be the one that's picking the fights for the opponents. Eddie Hearn picks a lot of the opponents. Shakur said they reached out. Who reached out? I didn't say Shakur's a duck. I don't have a problem with Shakur. Shakur ain't fighting Tank next anyway. Shakur took Devin's spot on that Bivol card. Snatch that shit. Hey, man, but I don't mind the card. The card looks pretty solid. Card looks pretty solid, man. I haven't heard either say a contract was sent, but I assumed only Tank can send anybody a contract. Well, look, we've had that conversation before. My take on it is that anybody can send an offer. There's no law preventing you from making an offer to somebody. You can turn it down. So he can send it to him if he wanted to. What are you talking about, G-Man King? You got time, click the link, man. I don't mind talking to you about Saudi today. I'll let you bask. I'll let you what do you call it? Bask in your accidental correctness. That's gonna be that. That's that ass. But hey, monarchy has its privileges, huh? Monarchy and military has its privileges. Like, yeah, y'all ain't doing too much to me for that. You know they gonna say something about that. But hey, man, you know it is what it is. Shafraud my ad. Come on, man. Ralph Chestnut, thank you, sir. I can't see it yet, but I gotta say thank you. My favorite part of the day. Thank you, brother. Hey, thank you, Ralph Chestnut, with the $5 holler. Thank you immensely. And so do revolutions. What are you talking about, Fahim? What about revolutions? Hey, El Chapo said, not a card worth buying to me. Really? You're a harsh critic, El Chapo. Bivol and Baturbiev. Fanon, you looking like you got the weight all the together, brother. What do you mean I got all the weight all together? Oh, like I've lost weight? I'm working on it, man. My diet has been calorically, I think it's been pretty decent, but you know, well, no, it's been pretty good. It's just not as good as it can be. Anyway, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. If you mean it looks like I've gotten my weight together. Oh, looking good, bro. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach Chris. Yeah, I'm working on it. I shifted from riding the bike to playing basketball. My jump shot's looking nasty, but I'm slow as molasses. Oh, my God, man. I'm so slow on that basketball court. Ooh, I'm so slow. That thing with age and failure to be mobile, woo, man. But I think I'm getting a little better. I'm trying to get a little better. Ooh, but that jumper's falling. Man, that jumper's falling. That jumper's splash. I've been watching Steph Curry. I've been watching y'all young boys shoot. Splash. It's been splashing. That jump shot's been splashing. Hey, what's going on? Hey, keep being you, Fanon. Goat from Sunchild. Thank you. Thank you, Sunchild. Thank you, brother. Let me make sure you get your credit for this one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you for supporting the channel because that's how we're able to continue to do the work. Where you at, King? You're not going to come up here and gloat? Hey, Fanon, you peeped that female box? Yeah, I saw that, Richard Paris. Yeah, I saw it. That's why I was telling the King to come on up here and gloat, man. Ralph Chestnut said, been grinding Fanon at the barbershop yesterday. A little light day so far. Hey, just get the work in, man. You know how it is. You got to be consistent, man. The grind is the thing, man. I was talking to my son yesterday. Ooh, I love talking to my son, man. My son's becoming a man. You know what it is. He is a man, but you're learning how to be one, you know. Getting out of high school, going to college. Oh, my son leaves in 8 days, man. Leaves in 8 days to go out there into the world. Gone. Nervous about it, but you know at the same time, you know how it is. He's going to be nervous for a minute. Then he's going to get there, And then as soon as he meets some people, hang out a couple times, he'd be like, damn, I'm free. I'm free. Come on, Oz. What up, man? He said the Zone has all these random British and Irish that they feed to their A-sides. Berlanga was on a steady diet of Irish Republican Army vets, and Clonelho loved fighting Wimbledon ball boys. Hey, man, come on. Oz is the greatest. Come on. Going to you, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you so much. Shakap got this. Come on. That's foul, man. But yeah, it's a kind of a whack-ass match, dog. You know I got to do it. I got to call it like it is. I got to call it like it is. Come on. Phenomenal Show said, check your Twitter DMs, Noop. I think you like that article I just sent you. It explains a lot. Well, let's research it. Let's immediately go to what the Phenomenal Noop, thank you, brother, for your support, asked me to do. Oh, hold on, man. Right after I say Mr. Pragmatic, man. God, dog. Thank you, man. Mr. Pragmatic says support for the channel. Mr. Pragmatic and Mrs. Pragmatic are incredible supporters of the channel, and I am honored to have made your presence. Thank you for your support and allowing me to continue to do this. You are not underappreciated. Believe it. Thank you very much. So let me check this. You said this is Instagram, or is this? Oh, it's Twitter. So it's X. I got to get used to saying X. Oh, wow. Hey, I'm going to do something about that, dog. I'm going to do something with that one. Thank you, sir. Damn, Noop. Damn, I love the Noops. That's what's up. Hey, I'm not even going to talk about that right now, dog. I'm going to let that process. I got to read that. I have to read that one carefully, Fi. I gotta check that out carefully, Fi. Here's this link, though. Man, I can't believe I'm so impoverished as far as people that want the smoke. Or, you know, boxing right now is very dry. However, whatever happens whatever happens, I want to see Tank unify. You know what? I would really, 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 really prefer the Baranicek fight to that. You know, the news be on it. Yeah, the news be on it like a mother. God dang, Noob. Woo, that Noob be on that shit. Because that's nice. Thank you, sir. Where's Barbara? I have not seen Miss Barbara. Has anybody seen Miss Barbara? Has anybody seen Miss Barbara? I've been looking to read the comments and the names for the last several days. I don't think I've seen Miss Barbara. I don't think I've seen Barbara D. Can somebody let me know if you've seen Barbara D? Yeah, I haven't seen Barbara D. I hope I didn't do anything to Barbara D. But I haven't seen her. Anyway, if you see her, tell her, hey. So, Phoenix the Assassin, what's going on? Oh, Barbara D must be at the DNC. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. What's going on? Assassin, what up, man?
Man, it's a wonderful day in this boxing talk. A wonderful day for some hating. Yes, it is time. Yes, it is fucking time. man.
It is hating.
Shakur.
A wonderful time to be hating. Won't you hate now? Won't you hate
Yes,
now?
I will. Yes, I will.
Won't you hate my neighbor?
Oh, now, just Shakur today. Just Shakur. I'm letting Devin heal up. before come back and smack him again with some hate. But Shakur, man, see the reason he fighting this guy coming off a loss at 130 where he got knocked out and got 9 knockouts in 17 fights, it's marketing. Because Shakur been talking about Killer Kerr coming out for a while now. We ain't seen him. So with this guy having only 9 knockouts and 17 victories, that helps Shakur because he might be more inclined to be aggressive when he knows that there ain't no fire coming back at him. That's the thing that's been stopping him. He said he was worried about Haratunian's power when he got like a 60 something percent knockout rate. This dude is closer to 50%. So Shakur can actually come forward, not have to worry about his hands hurting. And the fact that this guy that Shakur is about to fight, he got knocked out by a guy that had 7 knockouts and 21 victories. 7 knockouts and 21 victories. So that means even though Shakur don't be hitting hard, he could still possibly get a knockout. So that's what they're aiming for here. They're gonna say, hey, Shakur was aggressive in his last fight. He put hands on the guy. He actually knocked him down. Maybe if he happened to stop him to say he knocked him out. But man, if Shakur don't stop this guy, I know that we get hung up on saying that Shakur is boring because he don't get knockouts. But if he don't knock this guy out, if he do not knock this guy out, man, I don't want to hear him mentioned around Tank. I don't even want to hear him mentioned around Devin at that point. I don't even want to hear him mentioned around Devin at that point. I say it. BBL Devi looking a lot better than Shakur Stevenson right now. He looking a lot better. Shakur out here, he used to say chasing greatness. I told him he should change it to chasing fakeness. Now he say chasing the bag. I don't know what type of bag he gonna get on the undercard against the dude that got knocked out at the weight class below him. But like, if a bag's supposed to mean getting money, like this dude is getting like a sandwich bag. That's the only bag Shakur about to get for this because it ain't gonna be no hefty bag. It's a sandwich bag, or maybe one of them like paper sack lunches, like them kids that couldn't get the real lunch at the cafeteria in school.
Hey, hold
That's
on.
what Shakur about to get.
Hey, I see you guys after Phoenix. I see you, Big Coffee, and the dude who just jumped off. I saw you. What you gonna do when Shakur knocks this dude out? What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do when he knocks this guy out? I'll be like, damn.
You gonna get off his back? Give him some credit when he gets that.
Give him some credit, man. I say if he don't knock this dude out when the dude coming up from a weight class below him, hey, if he does knock him out, I say good job, Shakur. You did what you're supposed to do. Now do that against somebody your own size instead of running all the damn time. Nah, he ain't getting no slack for that. Like, and it would look infinitely worse for him if he can't at least get a knockdown in this fight. If he can't at least get a knockdown on this dude, man, if it goes the distance, that's gonna hurt Shakur more than Ryan hurt Devin. No lie. That's gonna hurt him more than Ryan hurt Devin. And like the fact that he's on the undercard now. See, you finding out that free agency ain't all it's cracked up to be. When you ain't got the backers to go ahead and put the money up for you, and you ain't got no money of your own to put up, and you looking for a fight, though nobody want to fight you. This is what I've been saying. Like when people say belts don't matter, and when they're talking about Tank, they always talking about that as like in a ducking sense. This is what it means right here. Shakur is the WBC champion of 135, and he can't find a fight for nothing. He ended up having to fight a dude from the weight class below him who ain't even ranked by the WBC at 135 and is coming off a bad loss, right? He can't find a fight, and he don't got nobody willing to put money up for him to make him the headliner of an event and get him on pay-per-view. Like he's finally on like if this card, like I would be surprised if Beterbiev and Bivol ain't pay-per-view. But the fact that this is the first time he on pay-per-view, like if this is where he's supposed to show out. And if he can't do that, he's not going to be a headliner. They're going to have to do things like this where they put him on the undercard of somebody else until he end up in a situation where he fight Tank or Devin. Devin might even be in the same boat with him right there. And if they happen to find a fight for Devin right now, considering the fact that he's not a champion and he don't really got a lot of options, and they're talking about Barrios and 147. I don't even know if that fight could happen or if that's something Barrios might be interested in, or if the WBC would allow it. Like Devin is in a situation where he's stuck. But if he happens to come back and manages to headline a card, that put him in better position than Shakur, because Shakur, he's been doing a lot of over promising, under delivering, just like Devin, but worse, because he is having people walk out of his fights. Like at least Devin got people to stay. And I think mainly the reason they were staying is because Ryan was whooping his ass so bad and they were in disbelief, so they couldn't move. Otherwise, they probably would have been walking out. But Shakur, the fact that he had them people walking out in his hometown and only had half the arena full, and I guess the report was they did a $900,000 gate for that fight, that last fight he had with Haratunian. I seen Shakur.
It's like 800,000 something.
Yeah, I thought it said like 905 in the tweet that Shakur put out.
Well, anyway, I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but right. I know 800 to 900 for the live gate.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, like the fact that Shakur is in that type of situation right now shows why the belts and accolades don't matter in the way they think they do as far as popularity and money goes. Yeah, they're good to have because, hey, this shows you was a champion, you was fighting other champions, and you got all these credentials on your boxing career. At the same time, it's not translating to money for him. And that's the same thing that happened with Terrence Crawford, how we think like because of his accomplishments, he should be getting more money than he is. Like, money don't drop out the sky. If people don't want to see you fight, money ain't coming in, then you're not going to get nothing. Same thing that happened with Devin and Ryan. Even though that glorious ass whooping should have generated so much more money, Oscar told him there ain't no money, right? And that's what happens when you got a whole bunch of fighters that ain't really authentic with it. The fighters that are authentic, those are the ones that's getting the views, because you could tell like everybody got it in their subconscious little bullshit detector. And with Shakur, hey, that stuff is going off the scales. The stuff is going off the scales. I say this last thing before I get off. If Shakur get hurt or this fight go the distance, we throwing him in the trash. That's it. We throwing him in the trash, man. We send them to the place that Devin just got out of, boxing purgatory. He's gonna stay there for a minute until they figure out what to do with him. Cause this stuff's sad, man. Sad. Like I said, if he ever used chasing greatness again, I'd be like, nah. He ain't chasing nothing great. Nothing great. And anybody who's supporting this, talk about,
this hatred is extended at this point.
It's not extended. It's on point. He deserves every bit of it.
You on the second wave of hating now.
Now let me calm myself now. I gotta save something for later.
Yeah, I gotta save something for later. Let me get to these other dudes, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You take it easy.
All right, brother. Get back, man. Thank you. As always, Phoenix Assassin. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, thank you to everybody in the Cash App. Then I'll get to Big Kafka, who's definitely going to be hating. And then, Kamal Oz is in the building, and One Body in Yahweh. Mr. Bird, 1 of 1. Thank you, man, for the $5 holler, man. You guys are keeping the lights on today, man. Thank you to the people that support the channel. I have to people say that's pandering. I have to continue to say that because it's very, very true. I don't know what else I can do to say thank you for your support other than to continually say it. Thank you for all you do, sir. Thank you, sir, for what you just did. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Thank you for supporting the channel. And Mr. Childress coming in there like a champ, bro. Boarding the plane, but still wanted to show love, brother. That is huge. Mr. Childress, that is huge love. Thank you very much, brother. And I got to tell somebody, Big Kafka, it's so fortunate that Jameson Childress just jumped up here. Because I always confuse you, Big Kafka, with Jameson Childress. And I don't know why. Because Jameson Childress is such a supporting person, and you're a big ass hater. So, what you about to hate with today, Mr. Tramp Stamp, Mr. Yale Tramp Stamp, that you continue to put in my face?
Good morning.
And thank you, Mr. Childress.
This fine Wednesday morning.
I mean, I can't complain. I ain't living elite. I ain't living Ivy League, but like just a commoner. But for a commoner, I'm doing pretty well.
Fanon, don't let this school fool you for shit. Half of us are broke as shit, struggling. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Just I love my job, and you know I am very what's the word? I am very thankful for the situation I'm in. But god damn it, if I could go back in time, I would not go to that school. Okay. First point. Now, Phoenix, throw that baton to me one time. Phoenix, let me okay, cool. Got the baton.
Hey, hold on a second before you start hating. El Chapo said, Weir's upper, haven't seen him in a while. Couldn't tell you, brother. El Chapo said, if Shakur wants credit, he needs to apply for a loan.
That's what I was about to say.
He got an investment. He about to get an investment out of Turkey Al-Sheikh.
That man snapped. He said, if Shakur want credit, he need to apply for a loan. That is the most real shit I've read all day.
That's wrong. It's wrong how y'all treating these boys. Now,
what I came up here to say is this, Fanon.
Yes, sir.
Shakur Stevenson, the 100-meter queen with a K. Queen with a K and a W. Because he is the 100-meter queen in that squared circle. Can't nobody get from one end to the next end faster than Shakur Stevenson. He is the fastest defensive fighter in all of boxing. Now, if anybody else were to do what Shakur just did, especially all the shit he talks, all the Tank's fighting guys levels under him. He's fighting Frank Martin. Shakur has yet to fight someone on the level of a Frank Martin, Fanon. Yet. I haven't seen him fight someone on the level of a Frank Martin, but he has all this shit to talk about Frank Martin. Just the other day on Twitter, he got an argument with your boy, my boy. What you call him, Noop? I can't really say that.
Hey man, don't get beat up.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't say those words because you know what I'm saying. I ain't, you know.
Don't have nobody come looking for you.
But Phenomenal was going in on Shakur, talking about y'all would rather me have a stay busy fight with Frank Martin, but this is who he picks. Again, another time this man shoves his foot down his own throat instead of just shutting up and letting the course take action. He decides he want to talk all this shit. He want to run his mouth, make all these promises that he knows he cannot follow through on. He knows he can. And just like Phoenix said, if Shakur don't knock this dude out, he's done. Like, I don't want to hear him mention Tank. I don't want to hear him mention no top guys. If he doesn't convincingly whoop this dude's ass, I'm talking about dropping him. If it ain't a knockdown, if it ain't a knockout, I want at least 2 knockdowns. At least 2 knockdowns. Because
what you gonna do when he knocks out Joe Cordina?
What Phoenix said, good.
Okay.
You did what you're supposed to do. You did what you're supposed to do. Now do it with somebody that actually will get you.
So you're gonna nag any way it goes?
Well, I mean,
I just want to understand. I need my expectations set for you doing all that smack talking. Like,
but are you going to give him credit for knocking out this guy? Are you going to?
Am I going to give him credit for it? I'm going to say he knocked him out for sure. Yeah, I think he's going to knock him out. I don't even think there's a question.
I mean, we said that about Artem now.
No, I didn't say that about Artem.
You don't remember that bet you did say that about Artem.
I did not bet nobody that he was going to knock out Artem. Stop. What?
Chat.
I bet you
y'all
that.
not remember when this man bet me that Shakur was gonna knock out Artem, and I said that he was not gonna knock him out. I said Fanon said the fight was going within 8. I think that's what you said, something like that. You said the fight won't see past 8 rounds.
I have to tell you, you're saying that with a lot of bass in your voice.
Fanon, I remember this like it was yesterday.
I don't remember that, dude. For real, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. So like you're really, but you're really truly saying it with so much confidence, like it's true, that I have to just tell you, dude, seriously, I don't remember it.
I mean, that's fair.
So I don't know when I ever said that. If I can find anybody else tell me that I said that, I'd appreciate it. Because as of right now, I'm drawing a complete and utter blank
That's fair, Fanon. That's fair. I remember it. That's all that matters.
No, that ain't all that matters. Did you remember?
That's all that matters to me.
That ain't all that matters. That's a mighty big thing for me to forget. Predicting a knockout of Arturum by Shakur. Why would I wouldn't predict a knockout from Shakur.
And also, I remember the one.
But a dude that just got knocked out at 130, him, he may get his ass whooped. That dude's the same. That dude's a 130 pounder. He may get knocked out. Shakur can punch. Shakur can beat you up.
Shakur can punch against 126 pounders, and
Shakur was knocking people out at 130, man.
And
I just said
130. Yes,
he knocked out people at 135.
Woo! Yoshino don't count, but
why doesn't You said woo! Yoshino don't count. Why doesn't Yoshino count?
Hold on. Oh my God! I just sprained my ankle. Hold on.
Why doesn't a knockout at 135 count?
Because I wasn't convinced, Fanon. What that do?
It was a knockout. You said he didn't. You haven't seen it. I said he got a knockout. I gave you the name of the knockout. You're telling me that the knockout doesn't count. Why shouldn't I count that knockout? It's a knockout.
Fanon, I think it's safe to say Yoshino threw that fight.
Oh my God. He threw the fight? You think he didn't really get knocked out? You think he threw it? Oh, the hatred, dog. The hatred.
No, I think if you get all the great minds together, they would all agree that Yoshino's performance looked a little skeptical that night.
Why? Yeah, it looked skeptical because he got knocked out.
I don't know. Maybe there was some money on the contract incentivizing him to lose that fight.
Okay,
that what somebody said yesterday?
Seriously, man.
I forgot who that was. Wasn't that?
Seriously, you're hating. You're hating. So I will predict. I'll take Shakur over that dude by knockout because he's going to get beat up. Molina's going to get beat up because there's nothing coming back at Shakur. So he's going to get beat up.
Now, what if this dude has the best camp of his life and comes in here and is not what Shakur expected? Are we going to take another excuse? No. Just hear me out. Are we going to take another hand excuse? Are we going to take another I got bubble guts excuse? That's all I want to know.
We are on the topic of whether or not I think he's going to knock the dude out. So clearly, I don't think we're going to have any hand excuses or anything like that because I think Shakur is going to knock that dude out.
All right.
I think he's going to beat that dude up. That's what I think is going to happen.
That's fair.
That's why I don't think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a good fight because I think Joe Cordina is going to get beat up. He's going to get beat up. Shakur can beat you up. If you can't hurt Shakur and Shakur can stand right there and do what he did did with just in spots with a bigger Hartunian against a little dude like Cordina, dude, he's gonna be thumping Cordina up. Heck yeah, I got him stopping Cordina. I think he's gonna thump up Cordina because I don't think Cordina's all that. And if you can't hurt him, he's gonna beat you up. He'll stand there and beat you up.
What round?
He ain't just moving for no reason.
What round do you think this thumping will be too much for Cordina?
Man, look, like I said, man, I see him thumping this boy up, and I see him stopping that. He may get stopped on his feet. I see him getting stopped on his. I see that man getting stopped on his feet. Somewhere around 9 or 10, maybe 9 or 10. I don't know. I'm not predicting rounds. I think the dude's gonna get thumped up.
But okay, now hear me out. If Shakur fails to do this, so based off of your prediction, since you think this is such a guarantee, wouldn't you say if he doesn't knock him out, wouldn't that be disappointing?
No.
What? After all you just said, that you said that Shakur is going to thump this man up, knock him out on his feet. You don't think that if he doesn't stop him, that's not a disappointment?
No, it's not a disappointment if I'm wrong. I'm not going to be disappointed if I'm wrong. I'm wrong before. Life is full of being wrong. Life
that
is.
Man must have pledged to you. Bro, you know what? I see.
Bro, life. Can I finish my? You ask a question, I try to answer, and then you start talking immediately.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Life is full of situations where you think one thing is true and you find out something else is true.
Yeah, and that's
Can I finish?
I'm sorry.
Damn, you're quick to jump right on in there with full sentences.
It's that Yale, man. Go ahead.
No, it's your lack of discipline. Will you sit your ass there for a second and let me finish what I got to say, son?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Jeez. Okay. So look, man.
Open up this gummy.
Joe Cordina is going to get beat up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what I think is going to happen. He's going to get beat up and he's going to get stopped. I'm not going to sit here and try to predict the round for you.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a tremendous accomplishment because I don't think Joe Cordina, who I think, didn't he just get knocked out?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so he just got knocked out. Shakur is going to fight a guy that just got knocked out, moving up in weight.
Meaning
he's going to beat that boy up. And you know what kind of fighter he is? He's British. He's going to get beat up.
Okay. And I
Shakur.
So
look, man, that's why it's a bad fight. If it was a fight where he wasn't going to get beat up, people be like, oh, yeah, I want to see it because I don't know. No, that boy's about to get beat up. He might as well be fighting Nick Ball.
What I'm saying is, what if that doesn't happen? What if somehow, Bubble Guts,
if he goes the distance,
whatever other, maybe he couldn't cut the ring off. I'm just using Shakur's previous words, right? So what if one of these things happen and he's not able to stop this guy? You don't think that's a disappointment?
I told you already, no.
That's crazy to me.
Why is it crazy that I live in a world where I think something could be true and it winds up being false? So I don't blame myself for being wrong.
I'm not saying
I'm not going to be disappointed because guess what? Listen. Because you literally just asked me the same question twice, and I'm answering the same question twice for you. Will you listen?
I'm listening.
I'm not going to blame myself because I'm wrong. So no, I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm not going to blame Shakur because I was wrong about Shakur. Because it's not his fault that I was wrong about him. So no, I'm not going to be disappointed. Okay, I'm not. I've been wrong before. You live, you learn. Oops, I made a mistake. That's all. You too young. They didn't teach you that in Yale grade school, did they?
Oh no,
you remember that song? Oops, I made a mistake. That's all.
I learned that on my own. I learned
mistakes.
that.
Have you ever heard the song? Oops, I made a mistake. That's all. Mistakes can happen to anyone. When I was a little kid, that's what they used to play for, so we didn't get stressed out.
And I agree with you, Fanon. But what I'm saying is, for Shakur right now, he has a gimme fight. He has a tune-up. He has a fight that is there for him to look spectacular, which was honestly the fight before Artem. That was a fight he was supposed to look spectacular. And in my mind, that was a failure because he did not look spectacular. He had people leaving in his own hometown. That was supposed to be a gimme. That was supposed to be because Artem isn't one of the top guys that Shakur says he wants to fight, right? Artem isn't one of these big names that Shakur's out here crying for, right? So Artem was supposed to be someone for Shakur to put on a show, which he did not. Artem was an opponent for Shakur.
You doing a lot of revisionist ass history over here, bro, with your paintbrush. You got your history paintbrush going on over here.
Got it for now. You got
Ain't nobody was thinking about that damn fight like, whoa, yeah, this is gonna be this right here. This is gonna be spectacular.
You got it, man. You got it.
They know. Come on, you're trying to tell me that people thought, oh, it was gonna be spectacular coming off that De Los Santos fight. Man, come on, man. Stop.
It's supposed to look spectacular, yes.
Man, stop.
Against a guy that who
you thought that. You thought that.
He said that, Fanon. What are you talking about? Did you not watch the interviews leading up to that fight? Shakur
said what? He said what?
Shakur was
He
saying
said
he's
what?
going to make this. He's going to come out. This is his homecoming. He's about to make this guy look stupid. He's about to beat
Shakur
this
said
up.
that.
Yes,
So
Shakur said
what
that.
if Shakur? So what if Shakur said it? That don't mean people were expecting it.
All right, you got it. All right, man.
No, will you stop wiggling around with this nonsense?
Hey,
Nobody thinking, yeah, that's about to be a barn burner there. Arturum versus Shakur. Man, come on, man. People just was like, oh, the fight's happening. And they were more talking about before that fight, we were talking about about the 25% and Devin Haney. We may have been stuck on Devin Haney getting his ass whooped that whole time. I don't even know. When was that fight with Artunium? That wasn't too long ago, was it? That was after the Devin Haney fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Right. So yeah, we were still probably stuck on Devin getting that ass whooped by Ryan Garcia at that point in time. Wasn't nobody really focused on that fight, man.
I'm just saying, based off Shakur's words,
Based off of his words, you think
he underdelivers a lot, quite a lot. And I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick and tired because I be believing him, Fanon. I'll watch that interview and he'll get to talking that New Jersey shit, and you know what? I believe it. I'll be like, okay, Fanon, okay. Shakur said he gonna whip this dude with that. Okay, I be believing it, man. He be whispering sweet nothings, and I'll be like, all right, Shakur, you got that, all right. And then when the fight comes, he does nothing but disappoint me. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is, if he were to do this yet again against the guy who, one, is coming up in weight, previously just got knocked out, then that would be another disappointment. And you don't seem to agree. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe Shakur is a big donator to your organization. I don't know. But apparently Shakur can do no wrong in your eyes.
Nice way to roll right into the ad hominem. So all I said was that not everybody was thinking that was going to be some great performance with Shakur Stevenson and Arturum. I've never really heard that at all about a Shakur Stevenson fight at all. Maybe the Oscar Valdez fight. So I'm sorry, sir. You have a right to your opinion. You don't have a right to your own facts. So that's just not what people were doing. And then you switched up and said, what you're really talking about is the fact that Shakur himself said it was going to be exciting. So, if you would not switch stuff up on me, at the end of the day, man, people were not really overly excited about that fight. And no, I'm not going to be disappointed if he doesn't knock the guy out. I'm just not going to be, because that's my choice as to whether or not I'm going to be disappointed about something. If I would just be wrong, and I'm willing to live with it.
And there's nothing wrong.
I see a knockout.
Okay. I do too.
Now I would like to understand, what is all this nonsense about Shakur can do no wrong in my eyes? I said the fight is trash. I said that. How much more wrong than the fight is trash can I get?
You got to join the dark side, for now. You can't just let this man get away with these things. And
what is the dark side? The dumb side? Like, is the dark side? Because, dude, I am just telling you what I see. I don't have to join the dark side. Now you just trashed any time. Come on now, man. Now you're making me look bad for talking to you.
The number one person in Shakur's resume is a old, washed up, tired, sick of his wife, Jamel Herring. The man had it up to here with his wife. She was telling him to stop boxing, and he was like, "Bitch, I want to keep boxing." And she just kept getting in his ear, and he wasn't his best self during that fight, and that is Shakur's best win. So, for somebody that I had so much hype and so much hope for, he's disappointed me so far in his career. That's it. Have a good day, sir. I bid you.
You bid me up. One body in Yahweh. How can I help you?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Man, I can't complain. Just moving to, like I said, moving to my new house, man. And so I've been kind of MIA. Haven't really been, around a lot. But I've been listening, but I have been moving my stuff into my new house, and everything. So that's all good and dandy. But I wanted to just touch on something like, okay, Kendrick Lamar, right? He had an album, To Pimp a Butterfly. I feel like Shakur put himself in a twist or a trap, so to say, if you look at it, to him signing to Jay Prince. I don't feel like he has any governing he doesn't have any kind of control over what he does. And right now, I feel like, especially with Turkey Sandwich coming in with all this money, I think that it's like, okay, now we have to build Shakur to where he was in the eyes of the mass majority. And I feel like the people that run Shakur, like, first of all, you don't want to, like, to me, I think it's a bad move. He should have went with Floyd Mayweather right out of the Olympics when he got beat, when it was controversial and he was crying. He should have went to Floyd. He didn't do that. He went to Jay Prince. Now, Jay Prince is known for being a bully in Texas. And you know what I mean, to being a control out there, in Houston. And so you can look at the situation with Young Boy, how he has Shakur like, hey, if you want to get your Lamborghini back, I don't know if you know about this. Oh, call us and we'll get it. And NBA Young Boy was like, no, I'm not doing that. But the point is that Shakur was sitting right next to Jay Prince, like he's some type of, like, he's getting told to sit there. What I'm getting at is that he's being told who to fight, how to fight, and now with Turkey Sandwich coming into play, it's like, okay, this is a big money game. So he really don't have no control. So this is a fight that where he has to show up and show out and show his butt. You know what I'm saying? No homo. But you got to show out. And I do believe Artem, he said, like, the last caller literally said, the Shakur did say this was his coming out party, like, I gotta show out, yada, whatever the case is. But this is like, he's getting to like the Wick's end of it, to where if he does not show out, if he does not knock this dude out, it's really gonna be bad for him. And like the other caller said, it might be worse than what Devin went through, because we knew Devin didn't have a chin from when he got socked out, almost wobbled back to the corner, by an old man. You know what I mean? So we knew what we was getting with Devin. They were pushing Devin. Shakur is somebody actually we can believe in, because we see his skill level is that he has to make the decision to actually put his chin out there, and you know what I'm saying, don't tuck his tail, don't tuck your taco, go out there and go swing for the fence. Like it's like, if you play baseball and you do singles and doubles, yeah, that's cool and dandy. Yeah, you're a very good batter, but you're not Barry Bonds. We were looking at you as Mark McGwire. We're looking at you, Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey, the greatest swing of all time. If that's what you want to be, you got to swing for the fences. You can't just be swinging just to get the ball over the freaking second baseman's head and then say, look, I hit the ball. Like, okay, yeah, but you putting yourself out there like you a home run hitter. Well, hit a home run, swing, literally, like, stop running, swing, like, so it's that's kind of how I feel. He has to swing for the fences. He have to go out there and whoop feet. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying? I'm from South Central. We whoop feet. We out there. We fight. I'm not running around in circles, swinging or not swinging, trying not to get hit. I'm out there. We're bumping. You know what I mean? So go out there and thump. If he don't thump, then he's not going to ever be a draw. He's going to be on undercards, and he ain't not going to be the co-main event in a minute. He might be back on Fox Boxing if they still got that somewhere, or ESPN Plus or something. For now, I see your face.
I'm on camera. Yeah, you should see my face.
I'm just saying. I just see you twisting it up. I know you a Shakur fan. I'm a Tank fan. You know what I mean? Like through and through. You know what I mean?
I'm a Tank fan.
I know you are. I know. I've been watching you for how many years, Fanon? Like I've been a member since I don't know how long.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Long time.
It's been a while. Yeah, I know. I watch every video, even if I don't catch it live, man. I still go back when I'm going to sleep at night, and I put my wife to sleep, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, put her to sleep. You know what I mean? Then I go watch her little video. I watch her videos and watch her stream if I didn't catch it that morning, brother. But no, yeah, I just feel like Shakur he has to show out because if he doesn't, he's gonna be irrelevant. And then once you come irrelevant to Jay Prince, well, hey, I don't know. That's a harsh and sticky situation to be in. I'm just telling you. And then you got turkey sandwich, jive turkey right there with all that money invested. Yeah, you better do something. You better kick that in his head or something. You know what I mean? Load your gloves up or something. Do something. Try. That's all I'm asking. That's all I think all the fans are asking from Shakur. Stand in the pocket like you said you do or you will do and try. Get hit one time. Let's see what you do when you get socked in your mouth. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Mike Tyson. Like, we ain't never seen Shakur get punched in the mouth. Why? Because he always on a bicycle. On them rollerblades, going backwards in the skating ring. You know what I mean? That's what I see. So until Shakur gets punched in his mouth, like Floyd did with Shane twice, I don't give you no credit, bro. Everybody can jab. We already saw him jab, hug like Devin. Come on, we don't want to see that no more. That's why you think Devin ain't freaking popular. Jab, hug, jab, run. It's the same thing. Jab, hug. One does that. One does the jab, and run. Tank is the only one sitting getting hit in the head by Ryan Garcia, by everybody he fighting. He gets punched and still go and knock him out. That's what we want to see from Shakur. If we don't see that, man, you off my radar, brother. Sorry. Not sorry. Swipey, no swiping.
All right, man. Well, thank you, Swiper, for swiping.
All right, buddy.
Peace. William Old School Arm. Hold on one second, William. Hey, Deborah said, hey, Mark Fanon, you got my brother mad at me because I know more about boxing from watching you. That's what you get. Tell your brother I said he should be watching. So he don't get passed up. William Old School Art, what's going on, man?
Man, it's just funny. I got a perfect scenario for you.
What is that?
Imagine you going out to eat steak, right? And then somebody brings you a goddamn hot dog. Think about that. That's the Shakur fight for me. I'm expecting steak, and what do I get? A goddamn hot dog. Look, bro. He could have picked somebody better. I mean, come on. Fight De Los Santos again. Somebody said that in the chat, and I agreed with it 100%. Nobody wants to see this fight. This dude just got knocked out. Why are you fighting a dude just got knocked out? It makes no sense. Look, I didn't think he was going to fight Tank right away. I told a couple people, I figured it'd be probably at least 2 fights before we get a Tank fight. I don't think his team is comfortable with him fighting Tank after his last performance. Like Shakur said himself, he couldn't even cut the ring off. So he shows he's got issues. He gets in there with Tank, and Tank's going to expose them issues. And I think his team knows that. But instead of fighting somebody that people want to see, you fight this guy? No, bro. It ain't going to work. You know? This is the kind of crap you're going to get from fighting a dude like this. But it's just my opinion. What the hell do I know?
You know what you think as an experienced and longtime boxing fan that you don't like the fight, and I understand that.
All right, my guy. Just wanted to say my words, bro.
Get back, William. You have a wonderful day.
You too, my guy. Later.
Yes, sir. Big Punch, how can I help you, man? Long time no see.
I know, man. I've just been busy. But, I still be trying to be in the chat, but, man, Tuck Your Taco got me, wilding right now. I'm like, yo, this guy
Yeah,
say,
one
yo,
body and Yahweh
God,
be going. He goes in, man. One by
oh
hey,
my.
real quick. Alan Sostan said Wednesday support, appreciate and appreciate the channel. Thank you so much, Alan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that $10 holler. That's big. What's on your mind, Big Punch?
Hey man, I just feel like Shakur, he is a bad look right now, but I kind of seen it happening, because with Turkey, saying making his stance, and you see he's making like bold stands right now. It's like if he not messing with you, he not messing with you. Like, and we see that with Canelo, well, it's just basically after the Devin fight, if you really think about it, well, you ain't even gotta think about it. If you watch his interviews, after he tried to make that fight with Tank and Devin, he's never mentioned Tank's name again. Like Turkey's never mentioned his name again. So I knew once Shakur got in bed with Turkey that it was a done deal. Like that we wasn't gonna get that fight because he's beefing with Tank. Obviously, he's like, if you don't respect me or what I'm doing over here, then is a wrap. So it's and then another thing, when he actually announced that undercard for Terrence Crawford, he literally said that he wanted Shakur to fight William Zepeda. That was before Loma backed out of the deal with Tank. So he already had something lined up, whether he, came out and let everybody know what was going on. He already told everybody that he wanted him to fight William Zepeda. And Oscar, he already said that he didn't want that fight originally, but it seemed like Turkey was trying to force his hand pretty much and was like, "Hey man, that's the fight that I want to happen. I want Shakur versus William Zepeda, so you gonna do it." And then he was like, "Yeah," he got all happy and fake happy, but I knew that Tank fight wasn't gonna happen the second that he signed the dotted line with, the zone. And I was like, yeah, it is a wrap. Like, I don't know why everybody, even think that this is gonna happen still, because if you really pay attention, Turkey is seem like he's permanently beefing with Tank, and it's like, hey, that he's not mentioning him. And then as soon as Lomachenko, pretty much got out of the way of Tank, like Shakur got quiet. He got quiet. He said he would fight him once Kenny asked him on your show. He pretty much said, "Oh, would you fight him for 6 million?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll fight him." But then as soon as Lomachenko was out of the way, Shakur got real quiet. You didn't see Twitterson no more. He just tucked his taco. So it was a wrap after that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't know. I don't know why everybody thought something different was gonna happen. But Turkey wasn't gonna allow no Tank Davis fight to happen with Shakur. That just wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't in Turkey's plans.
Yeah, that's similar to what you're saying, something similar to what Kenny Ellis said, that he didn't think it was in his plans, that he thought that was a place to hide out. But cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Hey, thank you, Big Punch.
Oh, no
Appreciate you, man.
problem, man. I'm gonna stop by more often now. Man, I'm not as busy as I used to be, so it's all good. All
All
right,
right,
thanks
man.
a lot, man.
For sure. Get back. Peace. Brickhand, how can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Fanan? Hey, love the channel, man. Love the channel. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Thank
be
you.
long. Yeah, what according to Shakur, I'm gonna just say I'm kind of disappointed in his pick of opponent because I thought him because he be on X on Twitter. He be talking all this cash money stuff about how he chasing greatness and this, and then he fighting boxers like he a prospect. He's supposed to be taking steps up, not steps down. And like he went on I think I seen a video he was on Say Cheese when he was talking stuff about Tank, talking about he take the least risk That's what we do. We cherry pick. But now he done fought like since he been at 35, he done fought like 3 tune-ups. And he fought the Benihana chef, Yoshino. He fought Artem coming up and lost to Frank Martin, who he talked down about. That was a trash fight with Tank fighting Frank. I like him as a boxer. Like anything outside of that, I don't really get into all that little personal stuff. But he be doing a lot of capping. But like his words don't match with his performances. That's my only problem with him. That's my only problem with him. So, but yeah, that's all I got for now.
Well, I appreciate you, Brickhand. Thank you, man. Another Shakur hater, checking in, man.
Hey, it is what it is.
Nah, it's all right. I'm just joking. You make a lot of sense. Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
All right, no doubt.
All right, peace. Yes, sir. David, man, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hey, Brickhand, it was nice meeting you, man. It was nice to see a new face.
What's going on? I'll be tuning in every day, bro. I just won't be in the stream yard every day because I'll be crazy some days, bro. You know what I mean? I'm on. But the last dude, bro, I was about to say what he said. The last dude, Shakur be talking all that about people not. What?
Yeah, dude, the dude's name was Brickhand.
Who?
The last dude.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Shakur, bro, about him being Brickhand. I was about to. But look, fuck I was about to say, man. Oh yeah, bro. Shakur be talking about everybody, talking about they don't fight nobody, they doing all this and all that. And then he fights this dude, bro. You know what I mean? And Shakur be talking about, hey man, I don't worry about nobody talking about me because they casuals and all that. Bro, you do worry about what people say because you be responding, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, this shit crazy, bro. I hope Shakur wins, bro. I hope Shakur beat the hell out dude, bro. So he can get a big fight, bro. I want to see him against Tank, bro. I would love to see that fight, bro. You feel me? I love to see him against Devin, bro. I think Devin will beat Shakur, bro. Know what I mean? And Devin, bro, you got to stop swinging on people, bro. You feel me? Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. Stop swinging on people, bro. And that's all I got to say, bro. God bless you.
All right, man. Get back, man. Yeah, Devin don't need to be swinging on people, man. Agreed. Hunter Young said, you will not be disappointed by you will not be disappointed by a non-knockout from Shakur, just like you wouldn't be disappointed in Shaq missing a free throw. It's expected. Hey, Hunter Young, I didn't want to say it like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if pretty much. Alan Sostain, thank you, brother. He said tucking tacos and shaking. Man, these people, somebody said they thought I was drunk. It's because I be drinking this coffee and laughing at some of the things y'all say, man. It'd be funny. To tucking tacos and chasing greatness and chasing the bag by fighting the elite 130-pound Joe Cordina. Yeah. I would like to say, man, I'll say it after I read Gumby. Gumby 210 said, you feel me? I don't know about that Gumby, man. Oh, no, hold on. Gumby was just a regular character. Yeah, Gumby was something else. I'm Gumby, damn it. That was when Saturday Night Live character by Eddie Murphy. Oxsteel said this fight means nothing regardless if he knocks the opponent out or not. The matchup is trash and definitely won't sell or generate respectable views. No, it's hiding his light under a bushel. It's hiding his light under a bushel. For me. Coda, how can I help you?
What's going on, Fana? How you doing?
I'm well, man. How are you?
I'm all right. Thank you for asking. Right, so I got a question. Right, so I was on a panel on a fellow YouTubers panel yesterday, and they were saying they were trying to blame Tank for this fight not happening, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to say no names. So I was arguing about it, right? So when Calvin came up here and you had that interview with him, was Calvin speaking specifically on Shakur asking for 30 million. Not guaranteed, obviously, but like somewhere around the lines of like say like 5 million guaranteed and then 50-50 pay-per-view or something like that. Like, do you know exactly what he was saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what he was saying. That it was just a hypothetical conversation. No real numbers were being used. So in the case of the 30 million, that wasn't even directly directed at Shakur Stevenson. He was saying that there's a bunch of fighters out there that want to make the same amount of money that Ryan Garcia makes. So they like asked for $30 million. But remember, the original, there was 2 interviews. One took place with Calvin Ford. That was the second one. The first one was with Shakur and Kenny Ellis. Kenny Ellis said, hey, man, if your biggest payday was
Correct.
$3 million and we gave you 6, would you be okay with that? And they both said, look, we know these are not real numbers. We know that you don't really make $3 million and we're not really offering $6 million. So it was very, very clear that that was just a hypothetical conversation and that those numbers were not numbers that were actual numbers to be used. And that was in the conversation that took place between Kenny Ellis and Shakur Stevenson. Subsequently, there was an interview that I did with Calvin Ford, where Calvin Ford said that people really do ask for $30 million. But I don't think he was specifically meaning that Shakur asked for it, but that fighters in general expect it because of how much money Ryan Garcia made. But those fighters do not have the same, are not in the same scenario as Ryan because they don't have a different demographic than Gervonta does. So no, those numbers were not real offers made, and they were not real. They were not actual offers made or real numbers quoted. Those are just numbers to throw out there that were not intended to be taken literally. You there, Coda? Coda, I can't hear you. Can everybody else hear me? Hey, Coda, come back, man. Yeah, I can't hear you, man. I'll repeat it if I have to. I'm interested. What was that about? Let me hit the like. Hey, yeah, hit that like. Hey, and if you can, support the channel. It's needed. It's appreciated. Thank you. Really, but y'all want him to fight for, I don't know. Okay, I'm in the middle of this conversation. Thomas Kelly said, yeah, I can hear you. Trying to cook what? Man, somebody got to come up here and enlighten me, man. I don't watch that stuff. You know I'm a Claymore fan. What brilliance did Claymore Rain come forth with? Yeah, on the subject that Gervonta Davis is ducking. Hey, thank you, Thomas Kelly. Thank you, man. What's up, Thomas Kelly? How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Thank you, Thomas Kelly. I appreciate you, man. And I'm glad y'all can hear me. I was just checking to see Coda. But nah, man. Anyway, no, that's a misrepresentation of what the man said. Easy bake ovens were very difficult to cook with. Stoves are easier. Real stoves are easier than dealing with that little small ass thing. And the cake sucked coming out of them. I wasn't big on little bake ovens. I wanted a little bake oven when I was a little kid because I like to cook. And I was like, man, I'm like, why do the girls get the oven? Why can't why can't boys get ovens? Men are chefs. What's wrong? It ain't a female trait to cook. I like to cook from a little kid always, because I would hang out with my mother, and my mother would be cooking. So see what she's doing, and she'll teach you how to cook. Taught me how to cook. So Yeah, so my little sister was 8 and could cook with them. Yeah, hey, I wasn't. It was a little bit difficult for me. I mean, now it wouldn't be difficult, but at the time, I thought it was difficult. Like it's so small, and you got to mix it up in them little ass cups and all of that. I was like, man, all that shit, I might as well just use a real real stove. Shakur Stevenson ain't going. What is this? Hold on one second. Fanon, the content creator was hating, and Coda and the person you bodied was co-hosting his was co-hosting kissing his ass. I felt for Coda. He needed you to jump in and give the dude a reminder. Oh, yeah. I mean, whatever. Okay, yeah. You probably talking about something like on Blue Bloods channel or something. The boxing voice is trying to imply, if you talking about, hating on Coda, look, man, these dudes look, here I am. El Chapo said, what's your favorite dish your mother made? Growing up, probably salmon croquettes. I don't know, combination of things. With my mother, salmon croquettes is one of my favorites. She also made spaghetti, but she made it like they make it in Louisville, Kentucky, with like red bean, like spaghetti and red beans, or kidney beans. Really, really, really good. Love that. A lot of different stuff she makes. She makes green bean dishes that are very good. She makes she can cook, man. She can just cook. She makes a lot of stuff. I'd have to go on for a while with the type. She can cook anything pretty much that you want to eat. Macaroni and cheese and all the normal stuff, man. Catfish and fries fish and all that. Coda, you there? They make it in Louisville, Kentucky with like red bean, like spaghetti. I can hear you're replaying me. And beans. Are you there?
Oh shit, sorry.
Really, really, really good. Yeah, no worry, and I can hear me in the background.
So sorry. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. So did you get what I said?
Yeah, I paused it. Right. So sorry about leaving. So yeah, I didn't want to mention no names. I saw people in the chat,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Everybody,
whatever. So I just didn't want to mention any names. Yeah, I definitely got what you said, and then I had asked, or I stated, I heard Calvin Ford say, well, they fight on free TV, so yeah.
Yeah, and it's come. You got to get back to a better place, man, because you're breaking up way too much. You're breaking up a lot. Man, let me tell you something, man. T. Orlando, you one of the largest haters, man. Anyway, so man, that's not a real number. But Shakur Stevenson was going somewhere other than went on and followed Bud. Took the Bud route. Yeah, he took the Bud route. Hey, if he can get it, it's a good job if you can get it. Hey, no worries, Coda. Yeah, that works. Oh, this has got to be this is a free fight, isn't it? Is this cannot, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Hey, man, I'm a hater on this one. No, I shouldn't be a hater, man. I got to stop. I refuse to be a hater on this. But I will read the facts for you. Yes, I will. I will read the facts for you. Please get your thinking caps on. Damn, where'd it go? Oh, it's on X. I'm sorry. I'm looking for what my new phenomenal show sent. Give me a second. All right, so let's read this. You guys ready? Financial Times. Saudi. Oh, actually, let me see something. I'm pretty sure I can pull this up. Thank you guys so much for talking boxing with me. And I'm going to be getting called a big ass hater for what I'm about to read. But I need to. I spend a lot of time on camera, so sometimes I have to take advantage. I just have to multitask, you know. And in this case, I'm what's the word? Fidna. Yeah, that's the highly technical word that I'm looking for. Fidna. Do some learning real quick, if you don't mind. You guys have to. Will you learn with me for a second? Hold on. Casino Life Prez. I can't see your you're not connected. Casino Life Prez, you're not connected. I'm gonna kick you out. We finna learn something. Yeah, I'm finna learn. We finna learn something. Can y'all see that? Can you see this? Apparently you can see this. Phineas the Assassin said, Shakur gonna be on Tubi with them sad movies. Y'all, hey, look, man, I want to know who thinks I only say things because people want to hear them. I have spent this entire day being ridiculed by every single person in this chat because I am saying I think that fight with Shakur is whack. But still, y'all are out here. But let's do some learning. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you guys are willing to do a little bit of learning? That's not Turkey al-Sheikh, dog. That's somebody walking away and turning their back on something. See that? See how he's walking away? See, that's the first little sign. You got to learn how to read. You got to learn how to read the pictures. He's walking away. SoftBank, BlackRock, Lucid. What is this? Ooh, BlackRock. I didn't know that. But let's look. Let's read this. This is Financial Times. This is related to the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Wealth Fund brings era of easy money to an end. Once considered a cash cow by deal makers, PIF, which is the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, spending on global investments. PIF has slowed spending on global investments, bankers say. For much of the past decade, Saudi Arabia has been a major draw for deal makers, bankers, and asset managers seeking capital as its ambitious sovereign wealth fund went on a multi-billion-dollar global spending spree. But as the kingdom reassesses its priorities and the $925 billion public investment fund shifts focus to huge domestic commitments, the era of Saudi Arabia being perceived as a source of easy money is drawing to a close. It's ending, said a senior Dubai-based investment banker. People are realizing it. Fund managers, bankers, companies that sought to raise capital in the kingdom are already feeling the effects of the shift. Money managers say Saudi officials have put many more conditions on mandates, often demanding the hiring of local employees and at least some use of funding for investment in domestic companies and projects. Others are being told that for Riyadh to commit new funds, it wants to see reinvestment in the kingdom. It is becoming more of a theme. An insider at the Wealth Fund explained BlackRock, a U.S. asset manager, did secure $5 billion from the PIF to anchor the new investment firm in Riyadh, which it announced in April. But the mandate is focused primarily on developing kingdom's capital markets. The PIF said in a statement, robust investment process allowed it to choose partners or advisors who are best suited for each of these mandates we pursue. Not going to do the whole thing. I will read that later. So it seems as if maybe they're not going to be willing to lose a whole lot of money in America. Tiger said, Tank, cherry picking again. Everybody's a cherry, dog. That's all there are to eat. That's all there is to eat, y'all. They all a bunch of cherries. The prince said, you paid Crawford how much? Shut it down. So that is what you call in the world of investment uncertainty. Uncertainty. Uncertainty has been introduced into the how long do you think Turkey is going to be able to lose 10, 15, $20 million on a fight? That's called uncertainty. Now, I find it interesting that King did not get up here today. Because you know that was coming. Yeah. No, I didn't. He didn't. I didn't know it was. The prince said, oh, yeah, exactly. Phoenix's assassin said, Shakur going to sign a deal with that boxing reality show, The Contender, for his fights to be on the season final episodes. God, dog, man, you are vicious, man. Phoenix is taking. I think Phoenix is. You may be surpassing Big Dog Willie. Yeah, they got him. Paying Eminem $10 million to perform. Oh yeah, that's just called rich kids playing with money, and then they say, "Hold on, man, how much money you spending over here? We just out here losing money. This don't make no damn sense. How much money we losing? Nah, we can build up our own kingdom, man. These people ain't trying to come hang out in no dang Saudi Arabia." Brock Howard say, "You thinking wrong? How am I thinking wrong?" Word is Shakur getting $5 million for Cordina. Is that true? I have no idea. It makes sense though. $5 million for Cordina, that makes sense. That's worth an undercard fight. He's gonna wind up walking away with $2 million sitting in his bank. Very wealthy young man. Why are folks saying Tank needs to send a contract? I would like to have a debate about Tank needing to send a contract. I want to get back in the debating land. I'm going to start calling people out. Jump up my views. Clout chase by whooping up on some of y'all in some debates. Is it clout chasing if you whoop somebody up in a debate? No, that's just whooping somebody in a debate. That's all that is. They only use Saudi because they can't sell in the US. Well, like I said, uncertainty. There's what you call uncertainty. Man, Timothy Stoudemire, ain't nobody ever said nothing more true than what you just said, Timothy Stoudemire. Shakur versus Moratala would have been fire. Oh, man, that's what we need. But you can't get Shakur beat in his first fight, even though he ain't going to lose no Raymond Moratala anyway. But, you know. What you can't sell? What do you mean you can't sell in the U.S. or rehab? They take a loss. They can't sell out there. Victor Vaughn, you ain't. I don't call out anybody. Victor Vaughn. Why would I call out BFTB? I like BFTB. BFTB is a good dude. Why would I call him out? Why would I have no understanding. How about I call you out, Victor Vaughn? What's up with you? Would you like to argue with me about something? Raymond said he ain't turned it down, nothing but his collar. Who? Raymond, who? Raymond Ford? Oh, Raymond Moratala. Raymond Moratala. Robert Garcia said Moratala is on the line if Cordella, if he pull out. Okay, I'll take that. That's a better fight. At least that's got some intrigue to it. That's got some intrigue to it, for sure. What's up, Rampage? Boxing Hacker said, fighters like what Saudi is paying. We can't be mad at fighters for trying to get the bag. Who said why would anybody be mad at him about it? You don't have to be mad at something to talk about it. Do you? Oh yeah, Curly J. Jared Hurd fights today. He fights my guy Banana Rosario. What's Rosario's first name? That he's fighting Banana. Ooh, I think he's gonna get him. I got Jared Anderson. I got Jared Hurd in that one. What's up, Steph Brown? What up, man? What's going on, sir? How you feeling? Jason no, is it Jason Rosario? Yeah, Jason Rosario. Yeah, spelled like that. Jason Rosario, yeah. Banana. Yeah, I got Jared Hurd knocking him out. I got Jared Hurd stopping him. That's what Jared needs, but I got Jared Hurd stopping him tonight. Let's go. What do I think of Tank fighting Andy Cruz? I like it. Oh, come on, Boxing Hacker. Let's argue about something. Come up in there and take an L. Nobody knows. He can't do that. Nothing about that. You know full well he can't do nothing. Somebody, hey, Boxing Hacker, you're somebody's hero. Call Tank a cherry, but you F around and fight a guy coming off a KO, moving up to 135. Hay said, look, man, he said he's going to get the bag, man. He said he changed his mind. Come on, man, you're somebody's hero, Boxing Hacker. You're somebody's hero. Somebody believes in you, Boxing Hacker, just so you know. Somebody, despite all odds, believes in you. Coming up here and doing something. People need to tell Turkey to give Cordina a fair deal, to step aside and announce Shakur Moratala on that Bivol Beterbiev card. Yeah, that would be much better, bro. Hey, why do you say that Talbot that Shakur pushed Devin Haney off the Bivol card? Shakur, I don't think he announced a return. He wasn't on that card. He didn't get announced on that card, did he? That I know of. Maybe I missed it, and that could be. Where do you get that from? Or are you just cracking a joke? If you're just cracking a joke, cool, but let me in on the joke. I know that that Devin Haney's on the card with, that Shakur Stevenson's on the card with Arthur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. I know that. I just don't know the part about Devin having been on that card. Is it verified that he was going to be on that card, or are you just trying to stick it to Devin Haney fans and who are in such a tough situation that even Frequent Flyer doesn't want to talk about Devin? Look, Frequent Flyer hasn't been here all day. International Steve A. Look, they're gonna put him on pay-per-view. Yeah, they are. But yeah, so anyway, that draws into question. I don't know whether or not that the boxing sits outside of the local development though. So it may not affect boxing. I don't know, to be fair. Devin is not on the card, has nothing lined up from what I see. I thought that was the case. Or at least you're not verifying and you're letting me know, but that's my understanding as well. CG Cap with the pure hate. Boxing Hacker, you're purely illogical. What do you mean you don't speak illogically? Sir, you got a white woman like this talking about I don't speak illogically. As a white woman with your hand up like this. That's illogical. And you are definitely illogical. Often. I've spent a lot of time going over that with you. I don't know, man. Somebody said that they believed in you, but yet you have not showed up. Oh, no worries. Hey, man, I ain't tripping, man. Look, dude, Shakur ain't looking the best in all of this. Shakur is really not looking the best in all of this. I wonder if I'm getting, I was smart enough to do something. Devin versus Africa is a good fight. Hey, where you at, Phoenix the Assassin? I need a favor. Telling your boxing hacker, sweet, come on, man. I think you got a baby, man. That would prevent you from being that. However, I do believe I've heard boxing hacker's children in the background. And he doesn't seem to be anything. He doesn't seem like that situation. Not like there's anything wrong if you felt like that being him, but whatever. All I know is that illogical, highly illogical. No worries. Shakur on the undercard with Sky Nicholson, not even the main. Oh, stop that. Fonz be out here lying. Come on, man. Don't lie on him. Don't lie on him. That ain't cool. Never cool. Oh, let me see. What time had I said? Fanan, do you think Tank and Shakur is a 50-50 fight? Yeah, somewhere around there. I favor Tank, but I think, I don't want to say I think one guy's going to. Both those guys are so good that I got to respect that both these dudes are going to be difficult. Man, but, at the same time, Shakur is going to get hit. And if Gervonta figures him out and makes him fight, that can be very, 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 very difficult, bro. Very, very difficult. Oh, I'm tripping. All right, cool. I think, like Senior said, 50% Tank knocks him out, 50% his grandpa. Hey, can anybody tell me whether or not the fight is actually was made between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? Because in 90-10, man, I don't see it being anywhere near that wide. I really don't. Definitely don't see Shakur as basic. I don't know, man. I think you guys I think we're looking at two different things. Fanon, how do you think the corners will play a part in Shakur versus Gervonta? I think they played a huge part in strategizing and getting the game plan together to fight each other. I think they'll play a huge part. They've obviously both played a huge part because both of their corners are the ones that got them, that trained them from the very beginning. So they're both teams. So the team plays a huge role, without a doubt. All right, so look, give me 1 second. I gotta ask y'all to. I have to take a little bit of a break. So while I take that break.
You don't know what I've been training like. You don't know the vision I have. You do. Now I know I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Woo!
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle.
GQ, doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay.
By majority. Danny Ash, how can I help you, man?
What's up, Fernando? I gotta say something for every boxing fan out here today. Tank sleeps Shakur in round 11. Everybody should put their money. If they do fight, Tank sleeps Shakur in round 11. Everybody should bank on that. If they do fight, round 11, knockout. Shakur goes to sleep. That's all I gotta say today, Fernando. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, man, anytime. Thank you, Danny Ash. Get back, man. Yes, sir. Oof. Tank beat the hell out of Frank, and Frank ain't no joke. Oh yeah, no, Frank ain't no joke. Yeah, man, that was funny, man. That remains funny. I just forgot to. Oh, I do have water. Shakur, man, my God. All right, so who can beat Tank? Victor Vaughn said, do you think Shakur could get robbed in Saudi Arabia if he doesn't KO like Raymond Ford did? No, I don't think that fight's going to be anywhere near as close as Raymond Ford and Nick Ball. No. You're talking about like Raymond Ford got robbed against Nick Ball? No, that was a close fight. I think Raymond Ford won the fight, and I think they were definitely amping up and gave that fight to Nick Ball. But no, that was a closer fight than I think the fight with Shakur and man, I can't even remember his name. What is it? Joe Cordina would be. So no, sir, I don't think that. I think that is a terrible comparison. Nah, terrible, man, terrible. Boots at 147. What about it? Foster robbery. Oh man, Foster robbery. Man, I'm so glad that Oshaki Foster is got that rematch ordered. We can say Sal. I am really happy for him with that. Now he just got to go win the fight. Shame that he got to do it again. But you know, it happened to Jermell Charlo. So it ain't like hold on one second. Shakur beatable for sure. Everybody's beatable. Everybody's beatable to a certain extent. I mean, you know, under the right set of circumstances, everybody's beatable. Everybody's beatable under the right set of circumstances. Boxing Hacker again. Hey, I gotta throw Boxing Hacker out. You're not clicking the link and you're disturbing the chat too much. Boxing Hacker is out here low key taking over the chat. So I gotta put you on time out, Boxing Hacker. Sorry, man. You're out here saying way too much foolishness in the chat. You gotta slow down. You're out here distracting and making much harder to have a conversation in the chat because you are saying ridiculous ass shit to a lot of people. Slow your ass down, man. Nobody wants to see Tank lose, just his opponents. Bet your house and I'll cover it. We can have I'm not taking none of this escrow money, man. Y'all gonna get me hit up. He at work, but he type it every 2 minutes. Yeah, you got to slow down, man. You can click this link, is what you can do. Where's King? Dang, King. Man. I knew something was up when King did not jump up here to try to take advantage of the fact that they allowed women to fight on this card. I wonder why King won't come up here and say anything. Oh, I don't think he's going to come on and talk about it. If he does, it's a terrible mistake. If he does, it's a terrible, terrible mistake. For sure. It's not going to go the way you want it to go, bro. But let's get on to these boxing daddies. All right, I got to go into a diatribe, as they say, the diatribe. Look, man, you boxing daddies need to stop it, man. Between Bill Haney and Floyd Schofield. With Bill Haney, I didn't think, well, let's go back to from before then to the last set, really before that, were guys like Angel Garcia and Floyd Mayweather Sr. Who else was out there? A dad that would do a fair amount of talking. A fair amount of talking. Kenny Porter a little bit, not a lot, but Kenny Porter, not a lot though. Kenny Porter would give interviews. Yeah, but not a lot. Teofimo Lopez Sr. Now you got, but the one that really sets, okay, dope. The one that really Wow, they out there doing their thing, bro. Yeah. Floyd Senior was technically a what was that? Fury Senior. I lost my train of thought. That's them giving me that holla. Y'all got y'all questions ready? Because we should be getting the interview this today that we were talking about yesterday. I didn't want to put it in the title in case it went wrong. So, I didn't want to bait and switch anybody. Because I'm not, my system of getting these interviews and all that stuff is a little off. Oh, anyway, yeah. So back to the fathers in boxing, bro. Man, no, not Shakur. Shakur, no, not Shakur. We're supposed to be having on Wally Moses and Jaquan Moses. If you don't know who Jaquan Moses is, he's the last person to beat Carmel Moten in the amateurs. He is the cousin or the nephew of, I think maybe the nephew of Shakur Stevenson, and the grandson of Wally Moses. So that's who we're waiting on right now. Cousin, thank you very much, David Toussaint. Finn's Assassin's huge. Hold on one second, man. Let me do something. Yes, sir. King, you were wrong. Where'd you go, King? Yes, sir.
What's going on, Fernand?
Good, man. What's going on,
Can you hear
sir?
me?
I can a
I'm
little
good, man.
bit.
I just want to come out here and say, can you hear me now? Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, I love your show, but nobody beats Tank from 135 to 140. Nobody beats Tank. Nobody.
All the way to 140, up to 140.
Of the 140, all them guys get smoked by Tank. All of them. All of them get smoked.
Why? I mean, I don't think anybody's beating them. So what's the but about?
You said what? Say it again.
You said you like my channel, but I'm not predicting anybody beating Tank from 135 to one.
No. It's not. It's no but. It's no but with your channel. I'm just saying, these
Oh,
fans
okay.
out
I
here
just
thinking that people
clarifying.
can beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? No.
Oh, okay. I remember. I know what you're talking about now.
Good content. Good content, but nobody beating Tank. Nobody beating Tank. And Tank, like other buddies just called in, Tank beat knocks him out in the 11th round. 11th round, Tank knocks him out. Shakur.
Got you. I'll remember that prediction for the day
All right,
that
man.
fight
Much
happens.
love.
All right, man. Much love to you, brother. Get back.
Right. Much love.
Yes,
yep.
sir. All right, man. Excuse me. Shakur sleeping now. Oh, come on. From 147 down, nobody's beating Tank. Oh, 147. Man. Oh, I'm glad. David Toussaint, I'm glad you threw that boots in there, man. Man, what is going on? What the fuck is taking so long with this? With my phone. It's a message I'm trying to send, and it's like it's not going. Okay. Oh, it went. It went. Look, man, Well, I'm gonna wait for them to come on so you can ask the questions yourself. Get your questions ready with y'all wax selves, hating selves. But nah, hey man, look, dude, it is what it is, man. It's a funny fight. Jean under pressure. How can I help you? I can't hear you. You're on mute, man.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Yeah, so I got a quick question. Going by your title for that live stream, why do you give Tank a pass for fighting a guy that got knocked out by Edwin de los Santos, who got beat by Shakur? Do you think that's a good fight? Rayo Valenzuela, he got knocked out by Edwin, and then Tank is fighting him. That's pretty much in a tune-up, just like Frank Martin.
Can you please reread the title?
I gotta get out of StreamYard to
Well, don't. Okay, I don't want you to have to do that. It says Gervonta Davis versus Rayo Valenzuela set with a question mark. I don't know if they're fighting or not. Also, I didn't give him a pass.
But
I'm
do you
just
think that's a good fight?
I'm just acknowledging that the fight may take place. I'm not giving him a pass. What?
If it does take place, are you okay with that?
But you just accused me of giving him a pass.
That's because of the title.
But the title doesn't give him a pass.
I mean, you're okay with everything Tank does.
No, I'm not okay with everything that Tank does, but that has nothing to do with whether or not I'm okay with this fight or not, which I did not make a comment on.
What's
so? And nor did the comment, nor does the title give him a pass.
What do you think of that fight then?
What do I think of the fight?
Yeah. If it does,
I don't know what I think of the fight. I got Gervonta Davis winning the fight. I think it could be, an awkward fight a little bit for him because Rayo
Valenzuela another easy fight for him. Just like Frank Martin was a tune-up. Devin is free. Tank is not sending him the contract.
What's your first language?
My first language?
Mm-hmm.
French.
I can imagine how much shit you talk in French.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking.
Because your shit is a little bit slow in English. But damn, you talk a lot of you say a lot of crazy shit. But you be saying it's slow as hell because it's not your, it's not your first language. So I have to catch up. But I'm starting to put it together a little bit better now. You just a hater, dog.
I'm not hating.
What are you talking about? How you just gonna throw in there that's another easy fight? Why was
you
Frank
don't think
Martin,
Frank Martin was
all,
easy?
let's look at this idea of an easy fight, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The fact of the matter is, if you're that good, a whole lot of fights can be easy.
I mean,
you can have an easy fight against a very good fighter.
Tick was already saying you're gonna knock him out easy.
Who said that?
You already saw in the build-up for that fight with Frank Martin. Frank Martin was kind of scared of Tank. We all already know that. You saw him flinching when Tank is pulling up on him. How is that not easy? Now Tank is willing to go to 140 for Rayo, but not Devin.
Devin, he's willing to go to 140 for who?
For Rayo Valenzuela.
How you know? I don't know if he's willing to go to 140 for Rayo or not.
That's what the article said.
I don't know. They didn't say anything about what weight
So
that
you
fight
think
would
it's
be.
gonna happen at 135?
I don't know.
All right.
I
Okay.
just don't know.
Do you think Devin is still the man at 140 and 135? He
He
never got
never
beat
was
out
the
though.
man. He was never the man at either one of those weight classes.
He was undisputed
He
at
wasn't the man,
135.
no. Yeah, but he wasn't the man.
Why not?
Because
He had
Tank
all
was
the
the man.
belts.
Because Tank was the man.
Tank had the Mickey Mouse belt.
Tank had the big, but he had the big boy money.
Money doesn't make you the man.
I mean,
It's
yes,
your
it does.
accomplishment.
I mean, speak to the capitalist system, dog. The man at 135 right now, it is Gervonta. Gervonta's the
Devin
man in
left.
boxing. Gervonta is the man below 160 pounds in boxing. He's the man. Below 160 pounds and below, Gervonta Davis is the man. So how can he not be the man at lightweight if he's the man from everybody from 168 and below? He has to be the man.
Well, I'm just asking that because you once said that Jamel Charlo was the man at 154 because he never got beat at that weight class. That's the same thing for Devin at 135.
Hold on one second. I have to.
Cerveau de merde.
Yeah, I don't
Why
know
you
what that
disrespecting
means.
me like that?
What does that mean?
He just went to Google Translate and to talk shit to me.
Why? No, Monsieur Cerveau de Mer, he's telling you to do something, ain't he? Hold on,
He's
man.
just saying my brain is shit.
He's saying you're what?
My brain is shit. Like that.
Okay, we'll take that down. I'll do the Google Translate later when I can copy and paste. Downside, down. See, oh, he's saying he's slow. Oh, you slow? He's calling you kind of slow-witted. Oh, yeah, that's not cool.
My logic is not slow.
Oh, your logic is non-existent.
How is it non-existent? It makes
You've
sense.
yet to display. You've yet to display it. So non-existent means that I have not seen it. So your logic, since I have not seen you, I've not seen you utilize any sound logic. I have to say it's non-existent. I've had several conversations with you as well.
You saw it because you disagree with me. You say it's not logical. What I'm saying.
No, you're not logical. That's why I don't agree with you. You flipped it.
It's the opposite.
No, it's because you're not logical that I don't agree with you. It's not that I don't agree with you. That's why you're illogical. No, you're putting the cart you're putting the cart in front of the dumb shit. No, you are illogical. That's why I don't agree with you. If you were illogical, I would agree with you on a much more regular basis.
I'm logical, but you disagree with me. Therefore, you say I'm illogical.
No, I'm saying you're illogical. That's why I don't agree with you. It's not the other way around. Please understand. See, even here, you don't get it because you're not logical. See, I don't think that you're logical. So therefore, I don't agree with you because I think things that you say are illogical. So I think you're illogical.
What did I say that was illogical?
Excuse me?
Give me one example.
Keep talking. I'll show you the next one. It's much more easy to just let you do it again than it is to go back in time. So just keep talking.
You can go back in time.
No, let's just talk. Don't worry about it. You'll do it again very soon. We'll have another
Devin
opportunity.
is the man at 135.
What do you say?
I said Devin was the man at 135 still.
He was the man.
He is the man at 135 and 140.
Okay, so that's illogical.
Why?
Because Gervonta Davis was the man, the man below 168 pounds. Gervonta Davis is the man for all those weight classes. He's the man.
That's because He was
He did
never
1.5
undisputed.
million pay-per-views. He
How
did
many belts
1.5.
did he have?
Bro, I didn't ask if he was the champion or not. I said, are you the man? So
Well,
if you're talking about the man, who's the man? The man is the dude that everybody wants to see. You the man. When you walking around campus, you say, who's the man? You don't say, oh, the guy with the best grades. No, you say the man that all the ladies love. You talking about,
Not
the
to-
dude that let's hold on, man. You know, the dude who all the other dudes want to be cool with. They know he the man because he gets the women. He got the money. He got the grades. He's got all of that. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. That's the man. You the man. That's the
high school
man.
stuff.
You the man. You the one
You
that's
went to
doing it.
college.
You're the man. We're not talking about whether or not you got straight A's.
You went to college. If you go to a Ivy League college like Yale or something, the man at that college is the guy with the good grades.
No, it's not. All of them, it's the man with the money is the man. The man with the money. First of all, dude, what the fuck you need good grades for if you got all the money and the women? If you got all the things that you need the good grades to get, and the people that are working good grades got the good grades are working for you to help you make more money, you're the man. Bill Gates is the man. He can walk around like I'm the man.
Well,
He
my
ain't talking about his
criteria
grades. He
for
dropped
the
out of
man
college.
is a
He
guy
dropped
with
out.
the most achievement.
Dude, ain't nobody
In
checking your
boxing.
resume when you walking into the room. Dog, look, you ain't never
When
been
you
the
apply
man,
for
so
a
you wouldn't
job.
know. Well, let me help you, dog. You've probably never been the man, so you may not know. And the
Mm-hmm.
man is a relative thing. But dude, if you're the man in whatever scenario that you're in, you're the man. It really is about everybody looking at you. You're the man. Who's the number one dude around here? Oh, shit, LeBron's in the room. It's LeBron. LeBron's the man up in here. They ain't talking about his grades. He's the man.
So
when you walk in, you got Ali in the ring in the room, and you got all these, or Michael Jordan's in the room, and Tiger Woods in the room, and they the man. If Barack Obama's in the room, he's the man.
why is Barack the man?
Barack is the man because he's the first black president. He's the first and only black president.
That's an achievement.
That's the
Devin
fucking
was the-
man, though. But
Devin was
look,
the youngest undisputed at one
bro,
point.
somebody else could have the achievement of being president and not be the man.
Yes, they can. The first black president.
Anyway, so look, this has been very, very fun. Seeing as you don't have any concept of what being the man is, dog. Okay. The fact of the matter is, Gervonta Davis is the man at 135. He's the man everybody wants to fight. He's the man that everybody wants to watch. He's the man that
Who wanna
everybody.
fight him?
He's the man. He's the man that's given most of the
You can
excitement.
get a legitimate opponent now. Who wanna
Yeah,
fight
sure
him.
he can. But
Nobody
he's still
wanna
the
fight him.
man. So Devin can't be the man. That's what I'm saying. You're being illogical.
It's almost November and we don't have anybody. There's
What?
not anybody.
What?
It's almost November and nobody wanna fight him.
Who?
Okay.
Nobody wants to fight Gervonta?
Yeah.
Then what are you complaining about the title for? Gervonta versus Rayo.
That's his only option.
That you just said nobody wants to fight him, and then you were complaining about that. And if he's
That's
his
his
only
only
option, then
option.
what are you complaining about if it's his only option? If it's his only option, that's the only person he can fight. You can't blame him.
Well, you said everybody wanna
Your
fight him.
logic. See, back to that logic? You're illogical. You're blaming Gervonta Davis for something you believe he doesn't have a choice in. Yeah,
said
you're kind of
everybody wanna fight him?
illogical. Hey, I got callers behind you, John. You don't have a lot of logic.
All right,
It's kind
I'll
of
call
sucks,
back.
bro. It's kind of questionable. But stay there for a second, man. Let me go through a couple callers, and I want to come
gotta
back
do
to
some
you.
work.
Do you mind? You got a little time on your hands? I just want to do a couple of these.
Go back to work.
You got to go back? Okay, I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, have a good one.
All right, peace. Big Kafka, how can I help you?
Damn.
Hold on one second, Big Kafka, before you start your hating.
I wasn't going to hate.
Terrible. Oh, you're going to be hating terribly.
I was going to go Buddy.
Oh, okay, hold on. makes Madagascar sloths look like Barry Allen. And ringside with LCD, thank you, brother. Said Rayo not a scrub. He avenged his loss with Colbert, which I thought he won visibly won by KO, dropping De Los Santos and went for the KO and got caught. He got outboxed and hurt Pitbull repeatedly. Dude is legit. Yeah, he is.
That's what
I meant to try to get into that, but it was tough to do at the time. Big Kafka. Ringside with LCD. Thank you. Give me 1 second, Big Kafka. And because I get the people that are paying the bills, I gotta get to them. Phoenix the Assassin said, only time dude been fast was when Logic chased him right out the. So what's on your mind, man? What's on your mind, Big Kafka? Then I gotta let actually hold on a second, Big Kafka, because King hasn't gone today. Can you hold on?
For sure.
Okay, thank you. King, how can I help you?
Hey, good morning, man. Why are you always bullying us foreigners, man? You know, you like that guy that foreigners dislike very much because he thinks that he's better than everybody and America is the greatest country in the world. And why are you always doing that, man? Give everybody a chance, bro.
I'm sorry. I was actually got stuck looking at this nasty ass picture from Oscar De La Hoya. What was that dumb shit you said again? I missed it all.
I don't want to repeat it, but
I mean, seriously, really, what was the silliness that you said? Because you're not a foreigner, you're a U.S. citizen. That's what you told me.
Yes, sir, I am.
So then, what the fuck you calling yourself a foreigner for?
I have a nationality in 2 different countries.
Dude, you said you're a United States citizen. How can you be a foreigner and a United States citizen?
You know, I came here as a foreigner.
Oh, you're not an American? I get you.
Yeah, that's what
Don't worry, you're not American. I got you. You're a U.S. citizen. You're not American. You understand the difference that you acted the last time I talked to you like you didn't understand.
Yes, I do understand.
But yeah, you figured it out. Cool. So how can I help you? Because honestly, I don't think I talk bad about foreigners at all. I do know, though, that it does say right here that Saudi Arabia is going to stop giving out money.
Yeah, they want to focus more on their country itself instead of doing shows outside.
Yeah. So don't you think that puts the money, the investment for boxing in doubt?
No, go fight in Saudi Arabia.
No, but they're putting on fights in the United States. They're taking over the United States.
No, I never heard that. You just.
Are you stuttering?
I'm not stuttering. I was having my French vanilla with whipped cream.
What happened to face of boxing? How are you going to be the face of boxing if you can only put on fights in Saudi Arabia? And how do you know, by the way, that they're going to consider investment in foreign fighters as something that is directly connected to the infrastructure development of Saudi Arabia? Because it looks like they're looking for people that are going to invest the money that they pay them back into Saudi Arabia. I'm not quite sure what money a boxer is going to if you pay $100 million to a boxer, quotation marks around that $100 million, how exactly are you going to justify them paying that back an investment into Saudi Arabia when you give them that money?
Well, when you have fights there, right, you got all the fight fans, people from around the world. People will travel there. Like when Fury and Usyk fought, 20,000 people filled up that arena. They came over from the UK, right? They bought tickets, they bought hotels, so it brings tourism to the country. It brings eyes to the country.
That does not hire local employees. And that is not funding for investment in domestic companies and projects.
No, that
does not qualify. That does not qualify with what the explanation they gave right here is. They didn't say that, you can bring in, people can buy tickets to events. It's not what they said. They said that they have put more conditions on mandates, often demanding the hiring of local employees and at least some use of the funding for investment in domestic companies and projects.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like buying tickets. But anyway,
I will see, man.
I think that is something, if you are going to look long term in boxing and having a world boxing organization. How are you going to get all of the boxing to take place in Saudi Arabia?
I don't see it as a long-term thing. That's the thing,
You don't
right?
see Turkey al-Sheikh as a long-term thing?
No, I don't. I don't. I think it's gonna be a few years of him trying to make the best fights, and you have to be honest. So do I. He's not. This is not a model that run forever. Overpaying fighters like that. You know that.
Why do I have to be? Why don't I have to be obvious? I'm the one that told you that.
Yeah. So I'm agreeing with you. So me and you are on the same page. But I just want to see the big fights that are happening now. Let's take advantage of it. Let him make those fights. Let him pay the fighters, whatever they require. Promote his kingdom for his benefit, for his country. I just want to see the
Well,
big fights. I want to see
well,
Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I want to
you've come
see.
far. You've come so far. It's almost like if it was Al Heyman a few years ago when Al Heyman was getting sued for this. And I do believe you've mentioned the lawsuits to me in the past.
I think you tend to confuse me and Rick Glazier as one person.
I'm not. I've never talked to Rick Glazier. I know I'm talking to you. Not confusing anything. You have been on the PBC's back for a long time. And even if I wasn't talking to you about what happened, you bring it up. I know I've talked to you before about Al Heyman and lawsuits. So Al Heyman was sued for trying to do the same thing that Turkey al-Sheikh is trying to do. And even though you see that this is not a long-term thing and unstable and not necessarily reliable for fighters to, not safe for fighters to rely upon for long periods of time, you see that, but you're okay with it. But something that was designed to last the test of time, you got a problem with.
I'm not. Al Heyman, for all I know, Al Heyman is non-existent. I don't even know if Al Heyman exists.
Big Kafka, how can I help you, brother? Hold on 1 second, Big Kafka. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. At least Ringside with LCD said at least Rayo would engage Tank because he's confident with his power. Shakur going to move away until he gets slept. Thank you, brother. And Kenny Smith said, was an offer ever sent to Shakur from Tank's team? I don't know. Somebody said that there was, but somebody said that there was, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. Go ahead, Franz Kafka. What's up, man? I think this dude, I wonder if this dude is faking me out, man. This particular dude is faking me out.
I wanted to talk about that guy that came up here a couple callers back, the African guy that was talking nonsense. I don't know what that man talking about. First off, El Rayo versus Edwin De Los Santos was like one of the best fights I ever watched in my life. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Like, that fight was insane. That shit was going. You thought it was going one way, then a boom, big shot. It's going the other way, boom, big shot. Like, that fight was insane. So you should have stopped them right there. Like, the fact that he even tried to say, "Oh, you tried to watch. You okay with Tank fighting El Rayo, but not the." Bro, El Rayo puts on shows. That's what we want.
Hey, you ain't lying. Look at you.
That's
when you ain't hating.
That kind of person we want to see Tank fight. A person that's gonna put on a show. And this man want to talk about he got knocked out. The man got knocked out, and almost the only reason why he got knocked out was because he was trying to knock out Edwin. That's the only reason why Rayo got knocked out, because he was trying to go for the knockout. If Rayo went the end of that fight boxing, that was his fight to win. So I don't know what Buddy talking about. He is crazy. And on top of that, to be the man at Yale, do you know what people pride at Yale over anything else, Fadon? Acapella groups. Barbershop quartets. If you ain't out here singing in a group, you ain't shit. Nobody gonna respect you. You could have the best grades, you could have the most money. If you ain't in that motherfucker singing, they gonna look at you like you a bum. Bro, that shit blew my mind when I fucking went to school. I'm like, y'all care about sync? Like, this is what I gotta do?
You hold on, for real. Hold on. You're joking, right?
Swear to God.
You're talking about quartets and shit?
Yes.
You talking about barbershop quartets, the harmonizer?
Acapella
with the hats, with the flat straw hats.
Yes, Fanon. Every Ivy League school, that's what they pride themselves on. That's like the social thing to do. That's like the thing. That's the everybody wants to be a part of a fucking.
You talking about that? You talking about like that stuff in the office? That's real.
Yo, Fanon. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy. That is hilarious. No joke. That's hilarious.
College was insane, bro. I had to learn how to sing, bro. I found out I was a tenor. I learned so many different things. But yeah, they don't. Yeah, grades are cool and all, but to be the man on campus at an Ivy League school, you got to be a part of an acapella group.
I didn't think y'all had grades anymore. Y'all whack asses.
Oh my God.
Don't y'all? I mean, for real, Yale Law School, they have grades at the law school?
I mean, I didn't go to law school, so I don't know.
No, but they have grades in the undergrad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the law school, I don't think they have grades. I don't think Harvard and Yale have grades. I think everything is pass fail with them.
I'm guessing that's probably just some what's it called? Graduate school shit right there. But
yeah, just some shit to protect so that you get out is everything's equal.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, that's just hilarious, man.
But yeah, it's all about acapella groups. That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. You have a wonderful day, bro. You get back.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know if these dudes showing up, man. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I gotta. Hold on. I think I gave him a little bit. We'll give him a little bit more time. Man, that's hilarious, though, man. I didn't realize that Yale that like is that so like Cornell. Nah, don't leave. Nah, I mean, hey, nah, I'm waiting, man. I'm gonna wait. But you know what it is. No, I'm not. It's nothing to duck me. I don't do adversarial things. They just, I think the dude just messed the time up again, or we just messed up the time. I ain't gonna put it on him. I think I'm. What's up, ringside? What up, Phoenix? Hey, said bold statement. I'll bet money on Rayo with Sleep Devin for real, for real. Oh, wow. And if he can do it, Tank definitely can. That's why Devin real quiet on Tank's name. That's a big statement there, ringside. Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. They ain't tripping like that. What's going on, Phoenix?
Man, I wanted to talk about logic a little bit.
You want to talk about what?
Man. Logic, man. Logic.
Oh, yeah, that's a
man, because man, this guy really wanted to complain about Tank possibly fighting Rayo. Or the fact that he complained about Frank Martin being a tune-up fight. There ain't no tune-up fight when you're the champion and you fight the number 2 ranked guy on that sanctioning bodies list. How is that a tune-up? This guy don't realize what he's saying. He wanted to complain about that. But then Shakur fighting the guy that lost to Frank Martin and got knocked down by him. He don't see a problem with that. He's not talking about, Shakur fighting the guy that just got knocked out at 130 in his last fight by a guy with 7 KOs. And he thinks it's a bad matchup for Tank to fight somebody who's a champion at the weight class above him. and dismantle the guy that everybody claims got robbed against Tank. Like, come on. And you want to say that his logic is perfect? We got clear double standards right there. It don't make any sense. You can't have those type of contradictions. It's bad. It's a bad matchup and a tune-up for Tank to fight the number 2 ranked guy on his sanctioned body list when he's a champion. But there's no problem with Shakur fighting Cordina, who just got knocked out at 130 and is ranked, because WBC just updated their rankings, ranked number 13 at 135 for the WBC. You can't. So that's not a tune-up for Shakur. I mean, if the number 2 ranked guy is a tune-up for Tank, then this got to be a tune-up for Shakur. Otherwise, what is he talking about? And then Rayo. Edwin De Los Santos and Rayo, that was a back and forth fight. Rayo was the one who got the first knockdown in that fight before Frank Martin came back and got him back. It was either in the same round or after, like round 2 or 3. And then, like, I think the fight finally stopped. What was it, round 8, if I remember correctly? But that wasn't a fight where it was just like somebody got steamrolled. That was back and forth. Back and forth. You can't take a competitive fight like that and say that one guy is a bad matchup, but the other guy isn't. Like, shoot, Rayo even said he want to try to get his rematch in because he thinks that he'd win the rematch. So, I mean, there's that to consider too, especially after he just seen the way that Shakur just stayed away from De Los Santos. I mean, shoot, Rayo got good enough movement to try to do that too, and power to make De Los Santos stay honest, because he was able to get knocked down on. Like, man, like the contradictions here surrounding Shakur and Tank is just crazy to me. It is just crazy to me. Like, since Tank won his first title against Pedraza, every opponent he has fought has been ranked top 10, whether it's by the WBC, WBA, WBO, or IBF. Every single one of his opponents has been ranked top 10. And he's been going after his opponents that are in the WBA because he is the WBA champion. So Pitbull, he was up there. Raleigh stepped in as a replacement for Pitbull, and then he still fought Pitbull too. So there's both of those, and those are guys that were ranked as his top contender for his belt. Even Hector Garcia, he was champion, even though he came up from 130. You can't say a champion ain't ranked top 10. And then Ryan Garcia, even though he's a 140 fighter and they went there as a catchweight, he's still a guy who was ranked there near the top. You can't go ahead and say that when you got guys like Shakur.
Hey, real quick, Kenny Smith, you can join the panel by clicking the link that I put in periodically. And Boxing Hacker says statement being wrong does not make it illogical. No, but your ass is illogical. But it being wrong damn sure doesn't make it logical. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
You using the wrong statement to prove a point. Man. But shoot, speaking of illogical, man, let me tell you about this conversation that I had with Boxing Hacker the other day. We was talking about behavior, right? And this was on another channel, but the premise of this was, are you going to trust somebody who's lied to you 10 times? Boxing Hacker wanted to say, hey, just because they lied to you 10 times don't mean they'll lie on the 11th. And I said, hey, man, if you run over tire spikes and they pop your tires 10 times, you're still going to run over them tire spikes? The Boxing Hackers come back to that was flipping a coin because it's 50-50. You know, if you flip a coin 10 times, how do you know it won't be the opposite on the 11th? If it was heads 10 times, why wouldn't it be tails on the 11th? Here's the thing. When you're talking about human behavior, there's a reason why it's called human behavior. It ain't going to be no 50-50 like that because you have so many variables that have to do with it. If somebody is a habitual liar, it's the same thing like being an addict even. You can't say that one size fits all for everything and that it's going to be set in stone like that. That's why they have people who's doing lobotomies. That's why they had that electric shock therapy. That's why they got people out there in inpatient treatment. They like when it comes to human behavior, with all the variables from what a person went through in their childhood to their current situation, to whether or not they have brain damage, whether or not they got substance abuse, what their current circumstances is like, you cannot go to something like flipping a coin that's 50-50 set in stone like that. And even then, you'd have to make sure you flip it the exact same way at the exact same height with the exact same number of flips and everything. You have to have it controlled. You can't have, there's no controlled freaking, no, there's no control whenever you're looking at variables for human behavior. Like, even if you wanted to watch and observe people, but shoot, they got the Hawthorne effect when people alter their behavior when they know they're being watched or somebody catch on to them. So even then, you can't get an accurate picture of somebody's behavior. So you can't use flipping the coin that's 50-50 to say that's the same thing as trying to predict when somebody is going to lie. That's why people know that, hey, if you got somebody who's an addict or a liar or anybody who has some type of weird behavioral issue, if there is not something that shifts them in a significant way, like a life or death situation, for them to open their eyes and say, oh, yeah, maybe I do need to switch this. And you could pretty much predict their behavior with 100% accuracy. You got somebody who is an addict, you give them some money, what they going to do with it? You already know. You got somebody who be lying all the damn time. When something come out their mouth, what you expect. That's how you know that when G-Man come up here about to lie. That's how you know the frequent flyer about to lie. That's how you know that Bill and Devin about to lie, because it keep on coming out their mouth and keep on happening over and over. So you can't compare that to flipping a coin 50-50. So that was a conversation the boxing hacker wanted to have the other day, and I was just like, damn, come on now, because it just don't make no sense. But yeah, man, that's what I have for you.
Thanks,
I had to
brother.
go ahead and get some of that off my chest.
Thanks for Phoenix Assassin. All right, brother. I get back with you, man. Peace.
All right.
All right. Well, look, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. The interview did get pushed to tomorrow, so because there was another oversight about the time frame. They are in Colorado, so they thought it was going to be at 10 o'clock Colorado time, which would be 12 o'clock our time. So we'll try to fix it tomorrow. I think we'll be good tomorrow. But look, man, thank you guys so much for kicking it with me this morning, talking this boxing with me. It's been a lot of fun. I will be back and holler at y'all mañana. Make sure y'all check out the videos and stuff that we do. What are the straight shots? I'm not shooting any straight shots. That's my mistake. That's okay. I should have known. I should have been like, Houston time or whatever. I just take that as my oversight. Anyway, with that, I'm out of here. See you later, Pressure, Shoney D. Shout out to you, Shoney D. Hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're feeling good. And with that, I'm out. Peace.